Hello everyone, welcome to my new website, but the beauty of the website is you can find the videos in one go, straight away, sets of 5 or sets of 50, and you just click on it and scroll down, and they're all there in order, so it says scrolling back on other platforms. There's also the podcasts, which don't worry if you've not got Apple or Spotify or any of these, just keep scrolling down and the live chats are all there for you to listen to. But if you're interested in finding out even more stuff, new stuff, I've got a Patreon page which basically will allow you to have live chats with me. I put on there already videos and stuff like that, stuff to do with my films as well that I make. So Patreon will have a lot more new content than the website. So if you are interested in actually having new content and live chats with me, feel free to come onto my page. One of the translations of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth is that Thoth will come from Atlantis. Now, if you watch my previous videos, you know that there's a bit of a discrepancy there. So anyway, let's go along with the lines that he was from Atlantis. Now, he was Thoth in Egypt, but he wasn't Thoth in Atlantis. He would have been Ningazida, which would have been Marduk's brother. From the Anunnaki side. Now that's fine because that makes sense. Now he states that the island he was on was a circular one, which is fine because I already suggested that it was an Anunnaki settlement because the Anunnaki built their cities in circles. So he was warned off. Now it says it in the actual Emerald Tablets that he needs to leave his island before it gets sunk, and it was sunk because the Anunnaki used their weapons of terror and destroyed it. So he then went to Egypt and became... We have to go back to the original source. We can't trust someone from the 1900s who wrote a book about Lemurians, etc., etc. And sadly, we can't trust people that sit in armchairs, close their eyes and tell us about Lemurians and blue people and things that we cannot verify. So we have to go back to the original text. And the original text talk about basically the Anunnaki creating cities in circles. Now this is supposedly what Atlantis looks like, and this is what a Mesopotamian city looks like, in other words the Anunnaki city. So I think the only researchers that actually put these two together. So now the ancient texts talk about Atlantis as in an advanced race. Now the advanced race is compared to the Egyptian, who they were talking to about leaving Atlantis and going to Egypt. So it's not an advanced race as in an alien race, it was the Anunnaki. So I'm going to go through a brief description of what the Tablets of Thoth are now in this video, but after that I'm going to be going deep into the Tablets of Thoth, where some of the information I believe no one else has actually pulled out of it. So you might be in for some good stuff. Now basically the Tablets of Thoth, I've already mentioned that Thoth has made them supposedly, and he was also Ningazida as an Anunnaki. Now the tablets talk about Thoth being able to go in and out of the spirit world, or the halls of Amenti as they call them, and he could actually also see the light beings flying around in the halls of Amenti, where they were joining with little people, which are humans, and then when people die, they leave them. But what's also interesting, which I don't think anyone else has ever mentioned, is the Council of Aliens that I will be talking about in this tablets, and how the light beings first appeared ever. Keep watching. I said I would do some videos on the Emerald Tablets of Thoth and what's actually inside them and what it means from my point of view. So I'll read out some passages. This is early on in the book. Wise were we with the wisdom of the children of light who dealt among us. Now, the children of light is the light beings that I mentioned before. Strong were we with the power drawn from the eternal fire. Now, I will get to how the eternal life that they have got came into play. And of all these, greatest among the children of men was my father, Thothim, keeper of the great temple, link between the children of light who dwelt within the temple and the races of men who inhabited the 10 islands. So basically what they're talking about there is the light beings and humans. 700 videos, and I have to say thank you to you guys. You guys are wonderful. Now, moving forward, I know people were asking me more videos, which I am doing. But in the meantime, if you want to go to my website, ourtruehistory.co.uk, you'll see the videos are there. So if you don't want to scroll back all the way on TikTok, all the way back to number 1, you can just find them a lot easier on ourtruehistory.co.uk. There's podcasts as well. But if you are interested in stuff that's not anywhere else, visit me on my Patreon page, which is Our True History. I've got some followers at the moment, so thank you for those. But there's videos there on the Patreon that's not anywhere else. And I'm keep adding to it. So look here, what the talks about things that's I've not said anywhere else. So it's some good stuff if you are interested. And that's my Patreon page. But either way, thank you very much, and I'll continue doing videos on